Horrid Henry, the movie, is a 2011 British 3D children's film directed by Nick Moore and produced by Alan Neblo, Rupert Peterson, Mike Watts, and Lucinda Whiteley, who wrote it. In the film, Henry and the Purple Hand Gang prevent the closure of their school by an evil private school headmaster. Well, what do I think of this movie? Well, I'll tell you. This movie is a fucking piece of shit, and I wish that this movie was never existed. I wish it was aborted altogether. Yeah, I really cannot stand it. I cannot stand Horrid Henry, that fucking character, or the series, or even that movie for that matter. But I'm not forcing y'all to like it. I mean, I'm not forcing y'all to hate it, but it's just my fucking opinion. Alright, peeps, let's cut the fucking shit. In other words, let's get on with it without further ado to ass shit on this one. Okay, it is based on the fictional character Horrid Henry from the children's book series of the same name by Francesca Simon. The film itself takes place before Series 3 of the TV series. Okay, so let's get on with the plot. 11-year-old fucking Horrid Henry is frequently described as horrid by his friends, family, and teachers. Well, he sure is fucking horrid, alright, that little jackass. No, I'm talking about the character itself, not an actor, no. I'm not here to fucking pick on anyone who are a part of this shit. I'm expressing it in my opinion, damn it. After failing to complete his homework, yet again, Henry and his friend Brainy Brian forged a note from his mother, claiming that his cat ate it. Oh, what a terrible fucking excuse nowadays, man. That excuse is just piss poor, and it's outdated and overrated. His teacher, Miss Battle Axe, sees through Henry's scheme as the word homework is spelled correctly, something Henry is incapable of doing. While Henry is in detention, yeah, that asshole deserved to go there. His friends join him to rehearse for a school talent contest. They are interrupted by Miss Oddbod, the headmistress, and a pair of school inspectors. Meanwhile, Vic Van Winkle, headmaster of the expensive private academy in the Brick House School. Yeah, it's a brick house, motherfucker! Okay, meanwhile, Vic Van Winkle, headmaster of the expensive private academy Brick House School, influences the inspectors to close down Ashton Primary, the school Henry attends, hoping to make a fortune from the resulting influx or pupils. The inspectors encourage Henry's pranks and plant special orange slime in his bag, and Henry and moody fucking Margaret, accidentally slime Miss Lovely. Well, Miss Lovely is no longer Miss Lovely. Because of that, it's temporarily Miss Slimy. Peter's teacher, Miss Slimy. Miss Lovely walks out of the lesson rather than telling off Henry and Margaret. Why the fuck does Moody Margaret have to team up with Henry? Moody Margaret deserve better than this shit. Which forces Miss Oddbod to fire Miss Lovely for failing to enforce discipline. Well, Miss Lovely sure got karma no matter what because of this shit. Miss Oddbod also bans Henry's band, the Zero Zombies, from entering the talent contest. Well, that's good to know. No! Yeah, fuck you, Horrid Henry, that's you. Due to having to fire 2 teachers, Ashton Primary is on the brink of closing. Henry's great aunt Greta offers to pay for Henry to attend the girls' private academy, thinking Henry's a girl. Or Henry is transgendered, and his younger brother, Perfect Peter, to attend Brick House. Miss Lovely applies for a job at Brick House and spies on Van Winkle. She is captured but passes notes about Van Winkle's plan to Peter. Peter. My Peter ain't good enough for you! Meanwhile, Henry and Margaret, who has also been transferred to the school, are attacked because the students are unhappy with a boy in their school and they escape from the girls' school. Oh, come on. Why the fuck does Margaret had to be lynched? Henry and the Zero Zombies compete in a talent contest, hoping that their win will make them famous enough that Ashton Primary will not close. The band wins the contest, but Miss Oddbod informs Henry that fame is irrelevant in this case. Henry is later invited onto a game show known as Too Cool for School, and Margaret suggests that they use the cash prize to bribe the school inspectors to leave Ashton Primary alone. In the final round of the game, Henry is confronted by Miss Battleaxe, who challenges him to spell homework, not homo work. Recalling Miss Battleaxe's earlier admonitions and using "Oh, Henry" as a mnemonic device, he finally spells the word correctly and wins. Yeah, he just got lucky. But not as lucky as he thinks. Meanwhile, Peter and his friends try to rescue Miss Lovely, but are captured by Van Winkle. Miss Lovely tricks Van Winkle into explaining his plan while Peter has her mobile phone on a call with Miss Oddbod, who calls the police. Van Winkle attempts to escape, but falls over due to Peter tying his shoelaces together. He and the school inspectors are arrested. Henry offers the cash prize to Miss Oddbod, who declines it and explains that the school has already been saved. The money is instead used for a large party at Henry's house. Well, holy shit. Well, I doubt that Horrid Henry would actually say "No!" in the fucking movie itself. But, because if it is, fuck that, I'm not gonna watch that movie. This movie fucking sucks. Okay, so let's see here, let's see. Well, they do have a soundtrack which was released on New Year's Day of 2011. But I do not fucking like it. Okay, so this Horrid Henry movie was theatrically released on July 29th in the UK by Vertigo Films. It was later released on DVD and Blu-ray on November 28th the same year in the United Kingdom. Okay, the film opened at number 5 in the box office in the UK with £1.3 million in a top 10, led by Harry Potter and the Deadly Hallows Part 2 and Captain America: The First Avenger, goddammit. It was knocked down the next week to number 7 by Super 8 and Mr. Popper's fucking Penguins. The film received generally negative reviews from critics. Review aggregator website Rotten Tomatoes reports that 9% of 22 reviews of Horrid Henry the movie are positive. The average rating is 3.60 out of 10. Common criticisms included the unfunny, juvenile humor, stuttering plot, and unimaginative use of stereoscopy. The bright color palette was widely praised, but generally said to be wasted given the overall low quality of the film. Leslie Felparent of Variety stated, "Vaguely scripted, even for a kid pick, but luridly colored enough to keep even the nap-needing tots for parents awake. This sophomore effort by Britt Helmer Nick Moore reps something of a waste of its impressive roster of supporting thespian talent, while its use of 3D is likewise less than imaginative." Derek Adams offered the film mild praise in Time Out. Horrid Henry is indelibly flawed and disorderly in tone, but not devoid of rambunctious charm. When interviewed on Desert Island Discs by Christy Young, Horrid Henry book author Francisca Simon stated, "I haven't seen it. I had nothing to do with it." Okay, so I see that. Okay, yeah, the film received generally negative reviews. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, with criticism for the plot, script, humor, visual effects, and lack of imagination. Yeah, it's really a piece of shit indeed. Okay, so I don't know what the hell to say. So in conclusion, my fellow peeps, yeah, this movie is just a failure of a film. But I don't know if this movie is shown on 3D or not. But I wouldn't recommend watching this movie if you don't like it. But if you do like this movie, well, that's alright. I expected better from Nick Moore, yeah, the director of this film. Because, I don't know, it makes me sick to my stomach if I even watch it. Or rather, sick through my ears just to look at it, and sick to my eyes if I did look at it and hear it with my damn ears. I gotta go watch a better movie like Big Daddy, Napoleon Dynamite, or Step Brothers. Yeah. Fuck this movie. Fuck this fucking piece of shit.